Hi everyone, hope you're good. So I'm on today to talk to you and show you my Brian's deck and also Brian's guide to working with spirits. Now Brian is the spirit guide for Rhiannon Faulkner, and Rhiannon Faulkner is the author of this one here, the Faulkner Tarot, which I will show you in another video. Okay, so let's first of all take a look at the guidebook. So let's read the back of the guidebook. So it says here, Brian's Guide to Working with Spirit is a step-by-step guide to learning how to channel spirit. Brian talks to you through every aspect of preparing yourself physically, mentally and emotionally and spiritually for the journey you are about to undertake and the experiences you are about to encounter. Okay, so let's have a look at this, this guide. So it's published by a company called Say It With Angels Publishing. It was published in 2012. And then it's got here at the beginning of the book, dedication part, it's got here, for all the people who have ever said to Rhiannon, I wish I could do what you can do, but I can't because I'm not gifted. This one is for you guys. Love, Bri. So I just give you a little bit here about Brian. So it's got here, so you want to be psychic. My name is Brian Copthorne. Is it Copthorne? I am the guide that you all know as the little Irish dwarf that works with Rhiannon Faulkner. She's the lassie who created the Faulkner Tarot deck for my fellow friends here in the other realm. She has also created my very own deck, the Brian's deck. Now I have badgered the boss lady, as I affectionately call her, trust me she is bossy, to write this book for me. I think it's about time that one of us put it simple in words how we in spirit need to cooperate with us. Come on, it's way past the dark ages. You are all aware of another world, life after death and guidance from above, yet not a lot of you seem to get the right formula. So it just talks about his intentions and his work with Rhiannon and his heaven and earth perceptions. So, common myths, things you may have heard and even believed. So I just got a little poem here, so I'll read this out to you. Only gifted people are psychic. It's hereditary. You can't believe in God and also be psychic. It's wrong. You will go to hell. You can't channel if you smoke or drink too much caffeine. You have to meditate every day. It takes years to be good at it. And then it's put here, what a load of rubbish. Shall we begin? So it's just, you know, chapter 1 is about going back to basics. Talks about the fears, lack of self-worth, ego, anger, gains, trust, faith. It's a really good guidebook, love. And it gives you, you know, some question and answer things there. Talks about honesty. Chapter 2 is about the human chakras. So it talks about the chakra root, the navel chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, the crown chakra. And it's written in a nice way as well. Chapter 3, why do you want to channel spirit? Chapter 4 is about the guides. Chapter 5 is about getting started. Let me see if I can read the chapters from the index of the book. There is one here. Is there an index? Nope. Okay. Talk about meditation. Chapter 6 is learning how to work together. Talk to them. Know that they are there with you. Know that they are walking on the right side of you. That's probably working with your guides. Chapter 7, different ways of working with your guides. I wish there was an index here so I could read you out the index. But, you know, this is what the book's basically about. I do like an index in the book, to be quite honest, because at least then you can just kind of navigate. So Brian also talks about water signs. I'll give you an example here. He says, Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. They are cute, sweet, cuddly and all about love, love, love. Water signs are adorable species when they're little, but a bloody nightmare when they grow up and find love with someone else. You'll be consistently telling them to toughen up and stop wearing their heart on their sleeves. However, don't forget that they are here, this time around, to learn about emotional issues that affect the old ticker. So their soft, loving and forgiving nature is a blessing, and it is your job to help them use these qualities. Though it's easier said than done, my friend, it is a very tempting to shout to them to stop being too emotional and crying over breaking up with friends at primary school. But really, what you need to do is help them work through their feelings, and especially to be able to put into words the emotions they are experiencing. Then it's got here fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. These sproglings are feisty little buggers. They know exactly what their internal fire is telling them to do, and they are born with passion and determination for life. You also need to know that these kids have been round a few times before and have, let's say, unfinished business with the world. They ain't gonna fail a second time round. It's tempting indeed to shout louder than them in an argument and just give orders with punishments if rules are broken. Anything for an easy life. However, this isn't helping them grow up. No, it just makes them even feistier and even more determined. He. This category brings a smile to my face. Old souls, the lot of them. Just remember that. But it's got here air signs: Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. These are serious and intelligent brain boxes. Yes, they need to do no more than you, and their brains is highly accurate even at the age of 2. Oh, how it makes me laugh at the thought of a boarding agent parent trying to control one of these. Now give me a fire sign kid any day. Helping with the homework, though you don't have to do it for them, and giving them attention and answers to their many questions may be exhausting, but it is necessary for these little nippers to develop very quickly. Your job as a parent to one of these souls is to help them advance to their chosen careers. It's all about the brain. They are here to bring something in the material world and succeed in business and expansion for the world. Oh, how proud you will be when they turn out to be a credit to society. Just think of it, the way when you are pulling your hair out in the early days. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't have a clue what the answer is to their questions. Just find the ways for them to find it out themselves with one of the many resources that the world has available these days. And then for the earth signs, which is Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo, he says, they are so sweet. Don't rush these kids. They will infuriate you with their rituals and ways, but for God's sake, do not rush them. They are here to be able to fully appreciate what the material world has to offer. Let them enjoy the pleasures in life, which maybe, aren't all that important. What with the poverty figures around the world, nevertheless, they are part of the earth sign experience. These kids need to fully take in everything they see and learn at their own pace. They are very clever too, but they like to make sure they have it absolutely 100% correct before they commit or move to the next lesson. Patience is a virtue with these kids, especially if you are a busy multitasking parent. So that's his blurb about the signs. And that's that. So I look forward to actually working with this guidebook. Okay, so let's look at the the deck. So it's got here Brian's deck. Ask Brian any questions, but do you really want to know the truth? So it's got here Brian Copthorne, the little man known for being Rhiannon Faulkner's spirit guide, who gives amazing accurate predictions, is now able to be at your beck and call with this wonderful inspiration deck. He tells people like it is and doesn't waste time messing around with airy fairy answers. Rhiannon is best known for creating the Faulkner Tower deck and has now devised this beautiful set of cards, allowing us to channel Brian for expert advice. And it gives you the where to find the deck and how to use the cards. Shuffle, ask your question, take the top 3 cards. Okay, so let's have a look at this deck. Okay. So, number 1 is feeling lucky. Lucky lady is with you on this one, my friend. This is what you've been waiting for. Enjoy. Look at the backs of the cards. Aren't they gorgeous? It's like he's leaning over a fence, and they're quite thick cardstock as well. Card 2. No. Well, you did ask. I like the humour in these cards as well. So I live next to a train track, so there's loads of trains going by, so sorry for that noise. Card 3, turning a corner now. Okay, so I'm just going to read the top part because it's a lot of messages. So number 4 is follow your gut feeling. 5, not yet, mate. Let's put the stop sign there. Let me just read out this message. Hold your horses now. It's not the time. You'll deeply regret it if you push this. Just wait, please. I love his sense of humour. 6. Appreciate what you've got. Card 7 is Heaven's Sent. Card 8, have faith. Start having fun, will you? Life is just too short. More research needed. Determination, mate. Hold on tight and ride the hard times, though. Slow down and relax, will you? Start planning now. Excellent, keep going. Showtime. Need to look into this more deeply. Pointless, mate. Let me read this message. Be honest with yourself. This isn't working, is it? Just lovely. Start looking for fresh new ways. Be gentle. Believe in yourself. I love it when a plan comes together. With a bit of luck, yes. Take a well-earned rest, my friend. Grab it while you can. Well done. Let me read the message for this one. You have my approval on this one. Congratulations. Time to celebrate soon. Onwards and upwards. love. Sometimes you just need to speak from the heart. I don't do this gushily stuff. You know what to do, right? Blessings. Feeling a bit shitty about this? Magic. Trust me, I promise you'll be happy with this. Would I let you down? A problem shared and all that. Best foot forward. An adventure, everyone. So this is a brilliant deck. It's so full of humour. So the Brian's deck. I'll add a link to this in the description bar. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!